Hello everyone, week 6, and you're probably feeling like some of the runs are building and there's more time you're spending training per week. So today we're going to look at some positive visualizations, because if you can visualize it, you can actually have a chance to create it. Mental training and visualization has been proven through evidence-based research. So this week we're actually going to dip our mind into some visualization practice. Give me some space, Winnie. Because this is actually going to help you in the lead up to your runs, but also during your runs. We're going to go through some specific visualization and some mental planning tips and strategies that can help you to enhance your running experience. So number 1, be specific and detailed. When you visualize your run, think about every element of what your run might look like. So for example, you're sitting up in bed before you go to sleep, and then you get the next morning up and you start the run. But as you're in bed, think about what your run could look like. How are you going to feel in your run? What clothes are you going to wear? What's the weather? Are the trees moving? What's your body feeling like? What's your mind doing? The more you think about, the more you can calm yourself, get excited for what you're about to experience, and imagine yourself gliding through those first few steps. The next thing that's an incredible visualization technique is visualizing both the good and the bad. Now, there's going to be some of you who think, oh, why would I want to visualize the bad? I actually like to call that a pre-mortem. I do it before most of my projects. And so many people don't like to do it because they think going into a so-called negative space is going to bring on those negative scenarios. But the reality is it can actually mitigate the chance of those things happening. And if it doesn't mitigate it and it still happens, you then have prepared mentally, but possibly tangibly, how you're going to get through it. So for example, visualize yourself getting a blister, or visualize yourself having stomach cramps. For some people, they just don't think that's going to happen because in training it's never happened, but then on race day it happens and it freaks them out. But it's a potential. See that and kind of go, as opposed to getting overwhelmed, there are so many options at your disposal before quitting. You could slow down your pace, you could walk, you could talk to someone else, you could put on some music, use all those options. But also don't forget to visualize the positive things. And then the very third visualization strategy is actually, when things are tough, recount when things were good. Recount when you really moved strongly and powerfully up those hills that you did in training. Think about all the work that you did on your glute activation, the strength sessions, and the breath work that you did in the yoga practices. All that stuff builds your confidence and reminds you that yes, this particular moment might be feeling challenging, but you have it within you, mentally and physically, to get through it. Can't wait to hear how some of your experiences go through the practice of visualization. Best of luck for this week, and bring on week 6 and then week 7.